I ran across somebody asking why Christians use the fish symbol. Okay, it's like two curved lines that cross each other to look like the tail of the fish, and they come together at the beginning to look like the nose of the fish. So this, it goes all the way back to the beginning of Christianity. A fish, the Greek letters for fish say ichthus, and the Greek letters stand for Jesus Christ, God's Son, Savior. Okay, there's 5 letters in it. And so those letters together is an acronym. It spells ichthus, which means fish. And so back in early Christianity, when the Christians were being persecuted, they could use the fish to identify who is a Christian. Sometimes one person would draw the curve like this, maybe like in the ground with a stick or something, and the other person would fill in the other curve to make a fish. And then they knew that they were safe. They were talking with somebody else who was a Christian. Now we use it to show that we're a Christian, usually to signal to other Christians, because a lot of non-Christians don't really know what it means. They might know what it means. And there's a lot of Christians who don't know either. That's why I'm doing this video. So if you see a fish on somebody's card, that kind of fish, just the outline like that, that usually means that they're a Christian. Sometimes people wear them as necklaces or they put it as a sticker someplace. But here's something just to keep in mind. If you put a fish on the back of your car to say that you're a Christian, drive like a Christian, okay? That's really important. Have a good witness. Okay, now there's a couple other things that kind of relate to it, and I don't know that this is necessarily why people use it as a symbol for Christianity, but it's something that relates to it. Jesus calls us to be fishers of men. When he called some of the disciples, he told them to throw their net over onto a certain side of the boat, and they had been fishing all night. They hadn't caught any fish, but they went ahead and they did it just to humor him. And they pulled in so many fish that it almost made the boat sink. There's also the miracle of the 5 loaves and 2 fishes. Oh, and also baptism. Baptism kind of relates us to fish because of the water. I'm not sure that that's really why Christians started using the fish as a symbol. I know that it's something that they used for persecution because they could make the acronym, and then they could also have 2 parts to it so that they could tell who is a Christian and who's not. So that's your random thought for today. Bye-bye.